Weekends and prime time and here in the 11 o'clock hour. And I love this item. Why? Because this is like the best of all worlds. It's a DIY item, do it himself, do it herself. It's also now in the midst of Christmas in July, one of the great gifts that actually sold out last time it was on the air. When did it sell out last time? It sold out in December. It sold out in the fourth quarter. It's my pick of the show. It's Camp Q's Rick's pick. This is a 4-volt lithium screwdriver, and it's got an entire tool set in one case. It's a brilliant idea because it's an electric screwdriver, a battery operated screwdriver, lithium battery, and you never have to lose a bit again. 26 separate screwdrivers for a little over $1 a piece, all in this fantastic WORX case. Howard Irby is our guest, and Howard brings us great tools from WORX and so many more. You open that up, and they're all color coordinated.
They are.
They're all color coded. So where are my Phillips? I know. Where are my standards? I know. Where are my hex bits? I know where they are. And this is the power that makes it happen. It's customer top rated, people who have it. I looked on the reviews earlier today. People swear by it. They love it. It's a powerful little tool.
It is 4-volt lithium ion battery. It's so simple to use. Who doesn't need a screwdriver, Rick? Everyone does. The problem is, the old kitchen junk drawer with the slot and the Phillips in it just doesn't cut it anymore. Our houses are full of screws, things that need assembled. You need all the bits, and you need it to be easy to use. Simply press the down button, it inserts the screw. Press the back button, it takes the screw out. The only other button on here is the torque levels. You can set that to 3 different levels.
Why do I want to set the torque level on a powered
that's
screwdriver?
so you don't over torque and break the screw.
You don't want to break, you don't want to strip the screw, right?
I can show you exactly what I mean by that.
And as you're doing that, let me invite you in. 1-800-395-1601. We don't take a lot of calls in prime time on Sizzle and Summer, but we'd love to hear from you. If you have this, did you pick it up? Did you make it customer top rated? Did you receive it as a gift? Did you give it to hubby for a gift? Give it to a son-in-law? Did you pick it up and you were using it because, you know, it's just for you. You don't need to have it do it himself. We'd love to hear from you because this makes it simple. So what are you showing us, buddy?
Well, I just put this hinge back cabinet door in the kitchen. They always come loose. That's what this is great for, maintenance. But when you're assembling something, sometimes the wood is harder. I have this set to the lowest torque level right now, which was perfect for those screws that were loose. But this one is a piece of wood. And you see it stops on its own because the torque is not enough to go through that solid piece of wood. So I'm going to turn it up to the 3rd highest torque level, and now I'll have the power to go down into that piece of spruce or pine.
Pretty much something that you'd need a powerful plug-in drill or an 18-volt drill in order to do.
Yes.
Now do it yourself. The other thing is the little things like tightening something up around the house. For a lot of us, maybe you've got carpal tunnel, maybe you've got some issues with arthritis. It's easier said than done. So this is giving you that extra power around the house when you need it. It's the DIY toolkit that stays right there in your drawer. And I want to go through again what you're physically going to be getting because I love the demos. I want you to continue to show me. But take me on a little tour of these bits.
Yeah, so the bits are all color coded. So you'll see that makes it easy to differentiate. The black ones at the top are the hex or Allen wrench.
It's a great idea.
The orange ones are the squares. The slotted are red. And then over here are the Torx or Star, they're yellow, and the green are Posi Drive, which is a variation of the Phillips, and then the blue are all your Phillips. So when you have a assembly project, a maintenance project, or a decorating project at home, grab this out of that kitchen drawer, you know you've got the bit, you know you didn't lose any of them because they all have their own special little place to sit, and you're gonna have exactly what you need when you need it.
I got a question. My friend Brian from Pennsylvania has a question. How do you power up the actual unit
Well,
itself?
that's a great question. So in the kit is included a USB cable.
So it's not a battery?
Right. Well, there's a lithium-ion battery inside. Once you charge it up, if you don't use it, you can keep it in the kitchen drawer or the toolbox for a year. And
right, but you're not putting double A's in there.
Right. No. You simply pop the end cap open.
Charge it like you charge your cell phone. And
right there, you pop it out. And WORX in their innovation thought of everything. Why not make it a USB-C here and a USB cable? So now anywhere I can plug a USB in, I can charge this in my car, in my office, in my computer, anywhere, so easily.
Couple specs about this. Sold out last time. It's just back in stock. First day presented this year in 2024. Customer top rated. You made it top rated. There are 72 5-star reviews. So 72 people went onto their computer and said, I love it, I love it, I love it. Here's why. Go to and get those reviews and pick it up before it sells out. Again, here for 5 minutes of $7. So Christmas in July, kind of sale price, if you will. Before July, we're kicking it off officially with Valerie at midnight. 300 people are shopping right now. People getting more than one, the 37553.
Think about assembling, Rick. I always say this is the perfect screwdriver for your assembly, putting those small boxes into large items, the maintenance, things that come loose around your house, and then the decorating, putting up new numbers, new switch plate covers. This little tiny bench had 20 screws in it, and it comes with that little hex key that's probably under your hand there.
By the way, we got a question because I'm tightening that baby up. Can I now use the other button to go the other way?
Yes, and that's why it's so simple. There's no switches, there's no knobs, just those 2 buttons. Forward, backward. The arrow tells you which way you're going to put the screw.
I love it, right?
Yep.
Tights up. I need as much torque as I want to.
Yes.
Can I use it as a regular screwdriver without the
power? You can. Yep. I actually do that sometimes myself, especially when I'm doing something like the switch plate covers. WORX thought of the perfect speed. One thing I can tell you is with the slotted, speed, because on the slotted, there's nothing really keeps that bit in. So if it's too fast, the bit will pop out.
Right. You might scratch something.
You might scratch something. You asked about using it manually. Well, when I'm doing electrical stuff, switch plate covers, I like to have them I like to line them up so they look in nice straight order because I like the detail. And so you can use it. Once it stops, you can use it manually to do that last little bit.
One choice, no colors. Sometimes there's 77 different colors. Stay tuned. Valerie at midnight, big hour. We're 18 minutes into this with our giveaway open right now on QVC.com. If you go into the live stream, type in live stream and you can find it. And this is Star. This is our hot pick.
Yeah.
This is a really interesting bit.
It is. Well, this is actually 2. This is the 2-inch number 2 Phillips, along with the extender, and that gives you that extra reach you're going to need for the doorknobs, getting in close to that screw when that doorknob comes loose. I don't know why they always come loose. Yes, it's hard to get something large in there. So you're able to tighten that up. Those coat hooks that stick out a little bit too much, you're able to tighten those babies up.
Lock in and get it.
The towel rack.
Tell me, as you're shopping, as 700 people are shopping in the moment, we've got 5 easy payments right now on this item at a sale price. You've also got this customer top rated opportunity. Tell me about this little brand that's just taking the world by storm when it comes to great tools.
At QVC for 16 years now.
Wow.
It's a name we all know.
Long?
Yes, it has. We know them for long-lasting, heavy-duty, good quality, but what I always think of when I think of WORX is innovation, and that's what I consider this. The best cordless screwdriver I've seen because not only is it a great screwdriver with a nice feel in your hand, 9.5 ounces you can tuck in your pocket, but because it has this whole toolkit, you're not losing the bits.
Personally, I have a big tool chest outside. So do you. I got a drill. Most of the things I'm doing around the house, don't use it. This is there. All I need is this guy. I've got every bit I can possibly use. I've got every hex bit, every we call them star bits, what my wife calls them as well. Everything Phillips, right? This is for all the hardworking guys out there. Yeah, like that guy right there. That's an old anything goes bit. I had no idea that Brian was going to bring that up. That, by the way, 5 easy payments of $7. Ah, the old days. Ah, the old days. My buddy Sean. That is still an opportunity here and now. When you first get it and first get it at home, what's the out-of-the-box experience here, Howard?
Just plug it in and charge it up. When you're plugged in, the torque level meter doubles as a battery gauge. So you'll see the lights blinking. There'll be one solid and the next one blinks. Then finally the third one blinks. When it goes solid, it's charged up. To be honest, I don't use all 5 of these at my house, so most of them sit in storage until I'm back at QVC.
Right.
So I haven't charged any of these up since last year. I plugged them in.
So they hold their charge?
Yeah, they were at 2 bars. It took me like 45 minutes, and they were all full again.
Wow. So when you need it, it's there.
Perfect.
From WORX, it sold out last time, and that was back in December, gift giving time. So what's going on here is people start to get gifts. They start to shop. They don't get just Christmas decor, harvest decor. They get gifts when it comes to Christmas in July. And we've got the 37553 back in stock. We love it. It's $7 on any major credit card from this brand called WORX, been at QVC for a long time. Hex bits, yes. What are some of the toughest things you can do with this?
Well, putting a screw into wood is going to be the toughest, or assembling the large bolts like these Allen. I'll put this one in right now. This is the Allen or the hex, and you get these bolts when you're assembling large pieces of furniture like an entertainment center or a bookshelf. And so sometimes on the lowest torque level, it's just not enough. So that's when you turn it up, to get the full torque, and you're able to put those big bolts in and assemble those bookshelves, the desks, the entertainment centers that come with that small box that becomes a big piece of furniture. And it makes it so much easier because when you're using this little Allen wrench on 20, 30, 40 bolts, your fingertips hurt.
And you know,
it's hard on you.
Once Christmas happens, that some assembly required is going to be there. So you're going to have it. It'll be there for you as we're now approaching 1,000 of you who are picking up the WORX 4-volt lithium. That means you're not going to lose any power on it. Completely rechargeable. Customer top rated power screwdriver with 26 bits in the accessory kit, all in that wonderful and unique carrying case. Howard, great to have you here tonight.
Great to be here, Rick.
We'll see you in a few. We've got midnight coming up in a few as well, so stay tuned. We also have some good eats like this wonderful Mrs. Prindle's apple. And here comes